Today, let's review this case study. This involves a very narrow lane and a parking space with very little room on either side. Reversing out of the space, we can see that even with the assistance of 2 security guards, the driver ultimately failed to reverse out. The car got stuck in the lane. The situation on site is roughly what we are simulating here. First, let's observe. The space on both sides is very tight, and the lane is narrow. In this situation, even if we try to shift the car sideways first before exiting, right? To create more room for the front to swing out later. But because the space is so extremely limited, by the time we reverse the rear all the way to the limit, the front still can't clear the space. So in a case like this, if we want to reverse the car out, there is one area of space we cannot afford to lose. Which space is that? It's the lateral distance between our car body and the car on the right. We cannot let our car body move away from it. You must stay close to the front of that car for our car to have a chance of getting out. See, after you reverse to the limit, the front, at least after a few adjustments, can drive away, right? So during the reversing process, how do we keep the car body pressed close to its front end? By using the counter steering technique. First, just as before, we perform a lateral shift before starting to exit. This gets the car body as close as possible to the white car on the left. Then, when reversing, estimate the room needed for the front and steer hard to reverse. But the key point is, don't reverse all the way to the end. As soon as you notice the gap increasing between our left side and the white car's front, stop immediately. Then, turn the steering wheel full lock to the right and reverse. The goal is to make the car body press close against the white car's front again. Then drive forward along the white car's front. Straighten up when we've driven until space in front is tight. Then continue by turning left and reversing. Whenever you notice the car body moving away from the white car's front, counter steer to get close again, then drive forward. Keep repeating this. Stay close to the white car's front. If we move away, counter steer to get close. Moved away, counter steer and get close. By doing this, we can make our car's rear continuously move towards the right, correct? Let's watch. Look carefully. See how the rear is constantly moving to the right? We continue until what point? When we are reversing with the wheel turn right and the rear has backed out enough that the front has some room to maneuver, then we no longer need to counter steer. Simply turn right and drive forward. Then turn left and reverse. After a few adjustments like this, the car can be driven out.